Padres. Catch first pitch 4 Eastern on FS1 or your Fox Sports app. Yesterday, Odell Beckham Jr. agreed to a 1-year deal with the Ravens. Reportedly, it's worth $15 million guaranteed, up to $18 million, though, with incentives. Lamar posted a screenshot of the two FaceTiming shortly after the news broke. And then, take a look. TMZ Sports has video of these two celebrating together at a club in Miami. Shannon, how will signing Odell impact Lamar's future with the Ravens?
Well, Skip, they're trying. I mean, they're like, look, Lamar, we're doing everything we possibly can. Now, if Odell doesn't go out and catch for 1,400 yards, that's not our fault. But we did give you what we thought was a quality receiver, one of the best available receiver, considering the timing of the market. So at the end of the day, Skip, I don't know how much this impact this has on Lamar. Lamar wants his money. And how close to the amount of money, how close to the money that he wants can the Ravens get? I don't know. But this does show, Lamar, that we're trying to get you some help because we've heard that you don't have adequate receivers. They're okay, Skip, but they're not top. They're not guys that's going to the Pro Bowl. And you see all these other top receivers, they have these other top quarterbacks, they have Pro Bowl caliber receivers.
They do.
There's fans, Baltimore Ravens fans and supporters of Lamar saying, give him that, and then let's see if you still have doubts whether or not he can throw the football consistently and accurately. But only then can we know for certain. But they went out, they paid a lot of money, Skip. This is Skip, this is the back to school. This is 2 days before school starts. All the good stuff done picked over.
That's true.
You might be getting some stuff a size or two too big, or something too tight.
True.
But it is that's the only thing on the table. It is what it is, Skip.
Okay, I'm going to say it again. The Baltimore Ravens just gave Odell first day of free agency money deep into free agency when you're probably bidding against yourself because you thought from a PR perspective or maybe a team perspective, you just had to have Odell Beckham Jr. at any cost, and it's a big cost. 15 guaranteed, 18 with incentive.
He got the money that I thought he would have got last year, Skip, had he not had the knee injury.
Agreed.
The 15 mil.
You know what? Bingo. If he had been able to finish out the Super Bowl with another 3 or 4 catches, whatever, he hits that market. First day of free agency, somebody jumps and says, I got to have him.
Right.
Maybe Jerry jumps, I don't know, and says, I'll do 15. But he would have to have been completely healthy.
Correct.
Now we've had 2 ACL reconstructions within the last, 3 years? It's no good. He's 30 years of age, and it's scary. I watched the video. He looked like he'd put on a little muscle weight, which is a good thing and a bad thing because he doesn't look as quick as he used to look. Well, who can be at this stage and age? So is it a good sign that, you lived at Live, right? Right?
I ain't been down there, but I will go.
Yeah, you're going to go. So they show up at Live and they celebrate and party together. I guess it's a good sign for the Ravens.
Right.
But I'm just not buying into it because with the morning light this morning, Lamar has to be saying, no, wait a second. They're giving him 15 guaranteed, and I'm supposed to play for 32 when I wanted 230 to start guaranteed?
Exactly.
Well, it's just the math doesn't work. I'm sure he's happy with Odell because who doesn't love anybody who knows Odell, as you well know, he's just a good guy. He's got great charisma. He's fun to be around. Jerry Jones fell in love with Odell Beckham Jr. at the end of the year last year, but he wanted him for then.
Yeah, he wanted him at a bargain price.
Yes, he did. He wanted him to play for nothing, for an America's team discount. Then I'll wink, wink, take care of you next year. And Odell wasn't remotely ready to play in the playoffs last year. But it's on the charisma factor, meeting his mom at the league meetings. Jerry loves him some Odell Beckham Jr. I'm sure Lamar does too. I don't know how good of friends they were before this, but now they're great friends. Would they vibe during games? Sure, all that works. But I know from closely observing Lamar, from talking to a lot of people who know him very well, he has huge pride and principle when it comes to how much he has earned with the Ravens. that they have disrespected him from the start because they've had plenty of time to get this done, and now we're going all the way into non-exclusive franchise.
I think the thing is the Ravens are looking at it and says, okay, Lamar, we paid you for that MVP. We paid for that. Now we're about to now you want 230 to 250 guaranteed based on what you're going to do.
That's true. Okay. I think he is worth every penny of that. If I'm another team, I would give the 2 first and pay that freight because you have a chance to go win a Super Bowl with that guy.
Skip, I heard, and this analogy works really well for this. I heard a guy say the other day, Skip, he said, when you take those vows, when you stand before God, he said, you deliver those vows, you're not delivering the vows for what you know. You're delivering the vows for what you don't know. Because you don't know.
Talking about marriage.
Marriage.
Okay.
The Ravens are saying, Lamar, you want us to give you 250, not for what we know, for what we don't know.
Okay, but you should know. This deep into the process, you should know.
Skip, I think the thing is the Ravens, 250. You want me to give you 250 guaranteed. Now, I saw you get in your car and drive 130 miles, 108 miles an hour, and I saw you playing football and stumble over a jet ski on the beach.
He did.
I saw you run routes. Skip, I'm not trying to be on the hook if you do something careless or reckless, and I'm on the hook for that. You see, people think that when you give this large sums of money, it's all about football. It is not all about football. It's about the other things. Skip, I'm really not trying to be Lamar goes out there and does something crazy, and he gets injured, and then I'm on the hook for that.
Okay.
Now,
you're thinking like the Ravens are thinking.
Of course I am, because I like to think I'm a little small business owner myself. I just can't think just like short term. I got to think long term, and that's how the Ravens are thinking. Can Odell help that? Probably. We'll see. Off a year, 2 ACLs in 3 years, Skip, you're asking an awful lot. But it's a start. That's all they can do. They say, we're starting something. At the end of the day, they're going to have to come up with Lamar's going to have to feel comfortable. Me, the Ravens, I got 3 years, 160. I fully guarantee the entire thing, Lamar, and you can come back to the table before you're 30. But that's what I got.
Hope so.
We will find out, guys. At some point, this has to get resolved one way or another.
It's going to get resolved one way or another.
One way or another. I was so disappointed Tiger had to withdraw from the Masters. Do you think, gentlemen, we're ever going to see him contend in another major again? Let me get your thoughts on that in just a minute.